Hello everybody, thank you for joining me for another stream. Today we look at a mod that was actually meant to modify a challenge I've been playing. We have a viewer who has put together a little bit of an expansion mod for the Kenshi horror challenge. It is even more horrible, it is even more challenging. I personally don't know if it is beatable, but they put a lot of work into it. I have heard some of the things they've added, but I haven't seen them and I don't know it all. So today we're going to check it out as a capstone to our Kenshi Unfair Horror Challenge, which, by the way, if you're new to that and you're on YouTube, please do check the pinned comment. You can find a playlist with the whole thing start to finish. Welcome in, Twitch viewers, YouTube viewers, VOD watchers. Good to have you all. Space Monkey, hello, hello. Congrats on grabbing the first redeem on Twitch today. Okay, so I have downloaded this mod, but I haven't tried it because I didn't want to be spoiled on anything, so fingers crossed that it's going to play nicely with the collection when I load it up and everything. All right, here we go. Just loading up the game now. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yes, last time we did leave off in the Cannibal Plains. OBS, would you like to show my game, please? Perhaps if I do this, OBS would like to show my game. There we go. We did leave off in the Cannibal Plains, so let's try to make it home. Need to disable that screenshot sound. All right, also, for today, for this part of it, we're not going to be doing the Permadeath. Challenge is over. And we're not going to be doing the region lock. A lot of the things that are in this mod are outside of the main region we were playing in. So we're going to need to go a little outside to see them. All right, can we get the skeleton crew to kind of sneak away, or are they going to be immediately attacked? Let's go with immediately attacked. Bing Bong not even helping. Who are you? Are you a berserker? You are a berserker. We got Bandit Demands back at Darkhaven. Okay, it's gonna take us a second to even get into the mod. Of course, we don't know what's out here. We don't know if there's stuff in vain. Something's taking some damage. What are you? You're a gorilla. And you're a beak thing. Okay, so just your normal run-of-the-mill horrors so far. Hello, Joe. Welcome in. Skeleton crew is throwing hands out there. Oh, what's attacking the bandit demands? Is that also a beak thing? That is also a beak thing. We're just gonna let that happen. Glad to see him already paranoid. Yep. I love seeing nothing except vague implications of violence. and less vague implications of violence. There are so many mist ghouls out here. Beautiful sunrise view, though. What, more bandit demands, or is it the ones left over from the beak things? We just want to be friends. Best of friends. Hey, look, you found a friend. A best friend. Look at all the hugs it's giving you with its face. Okay, yep, you go on and attack my base now. Ooh, is the skeleton crew, are they all playing dead? I'm okay with it if they are. We're gonna have to wait for this group forever because they have a mist executioner who's just gonna wander around eating people. Okay, well, the bandits have been disposed of, I think. Oh no, we have another magic beak thing on the wall. I would really like to get out of this area of the map. Can I have everybody sneak away? Like, will you just stay down and crawl? There you go. Imagine a group of killer robots slowly crawling their way across the mist. I only wish they could have a ghillie suit. I think it would be good for us to try to get into the floodlands. Is that another group of mist ghouls over there? Yep, mist executioner. This area is terrible. Hello, Todd. Welcome in. There's so much robot trash laying around Kenshi that being a skeleton is almost a ghillie suit. You are not wrong. So I've been editing this video hardcore, even though the playthrough is not done yet. I'm hoping to have the video out within the week. See, things are crawling along here. They are. Today we have a fan-made mod that makes my horror challenge even worse. And we're checking it out as a capstone to the series. Hello, Cemetery Chick. How big is the video so far? I haven't put it all together to check, but my gut says it's going to be around the 5-hour mark. Wow, yeah, well, my Kenshi videos, they end up being between 4 and 12 hours, most of them. I would say at a median, they're about 6 hours when I do an entire playthrough in one video. Hello, Maiko. Welcome in. I wonder if we've done enough crawling. The mist ghouls tend to have a pretty good perception range. Bandit Demand says ended, you don't say. 3 kilobit per second, that sucks. Oh, okay. Cannibal in a recovery coma. Not you consistently rolling into stream 15 minutes after start and checking the first redeem because it was unclaimed one time. Okay, we discovered Dead Cat, which is all well and good. That's not, what I want to discover per se, but I want to get back to the Floodlands, make use of Burns Tower, and then get to see where we can find some more of these modded creations. And go. "20 kilobit per second, you 7x'd it." All right, now as far as I know, there are new things in Venge, in the Eye, I want to say the Deadlands, maybe the Floodlands, Cheater's Run. There wasn't really like a map of, hey, go here, do this, etc. But just kind of some changes were listed. There's also an alternate start with this mod that maybe we'll check out and see how it is to start under these circumstances. Cannibals, I hate to tell you, you're barking up the wrong tree. Just regular shrieking bandits, not cannibals. Who's doing shopping down here? Discovered a village. Whose village? Who could possibly be buying things in this location? And capitalism, it never ceases to amaze. I've also been told to watch out for birds. Apparently, the mod influences where birds can be seen or something of the sort. It might be that birds denote where some of the new creatures are. Oh, that's a pack of mist ghouls. I don't really want to deal with them right now. Amazing the levels we're at, and the mist ghouls are still an absolute pain. Hello? What? Sorry, what? What in the freaky ass floating skeleton? Bloody skeleton all stretched out and... Oh man, that's unsettling. Perfect. All right, let's try to get down here to the floodlands. I don't like them just floating there. Of course, I think I would like it less if they came down and visited. Oh, some of them do move. Some of them indeed do move. It's like halfway between an SCP and Death Stranding. What is that? Okay, Fogman. Just a normal, mundane horror. Something we are already familiar with the horrors of. See if we can get them to the tower by nightfall. They're also a little like Slenderman, Siren Head sort of looking, kind of Silent Hill vibes with the fog and all. Okay, this is a fog death yard, I think. Squelcher. Okay, so we have our first new enemy. So they're high martial arts. I bet they do some damage. And they bleed bright blue. Yes, one of those. They have only foul raw meat. I can't tell if this sideways spider is a feature or a bug. Taking or dealing damage over here. It looks like we got a bunch of squelchers, maybe? Ah, fighting fog heavy. Did the mod add those floating things? Yes. Yes, it did. Freaky ass floating skeletons, yes. Why do I hear beak thing sounds? Next question is, why did it add those? It is aimed at making the horror challenge more horror and more challenge. And honestly, these things right here are like top of my list, even though as far as I know, they're harmless. They're definitely one of the freakier things I've seen in the mod so far. Oh, okay, Vane is acidic. Vane is now acidic in this mod. I hope we have some dust coats. Oh, good. Just normal nightmare creatures. Hello, Talos. Welcome in. All right, let's get people wearing dust coats, apparently. Because the rain in Vane is now a source of pain. Meanwhile, let's get a couple more dust coats queued up, just so everybody has one. That was very good. Thanks. I've been doing iterations of it for weeks now. Hanged Man is just like, oh, Hanged Man is stuck behind this in the rain, just burning away due to acid. Love how I've just been throwing stuff here because I'm too lazy to actually organize equipment. What's up, Rust? Good to see you. All right, so dust coats were definitely a good move. Or what we had in the chest upstairs. Dust coat here. Who needed one? Straw needs one. Well, we will be a dust coat crew here pretty soon. Meanwhile, we will continue throwing things in the furnace. And hopefully nobody is outside burning to death. You know what they say, a watched dust coat never gets sewn. All right, looks like ash and pineapple left, maybe. And how's the food looking? We're out of food! And we're out of money. Brew, are you making electrical components? You are. Okay, good. Because we're going to need you to go buy us some food. Probably want to wait for the sun to be like a little present. Oh, one other person needs to use the tower. What am I seeing that's... Oh, wooden barrel. Okay. Did the mod, like, up the beak thing spawn? It's hard to tell because there were already a lot of beak things. All right, we'll get Brew to buy us some food, just to hopefully tide us over while our skeletons adventure and get to see more of this mod. Some food for now. We'll get Brew doing more production when he gets back in base. Honestly, having him scoop up this dried meat would be good too. Okay. Now back to the horrible, horrible place. So let's see. This is Burns Tower. So the way out of the Floodlands is approximately this way. Why is Bing Bong off like a rocket compared to the other two? Oh, you know what? I wonder if it had something to do with him getting out of the repair bed, and maybe for some reason that then doesn't set his speed according to that. But that has something to do with it. Stochastic Turtle, hello, hope you're doing well. Thanks for enjoying the blind playthrough recently. Right, we're gonna move, let's call it this way. Kenshi Horror, not sure if this is the best thing to go to sleep to. It's alright, I'm here to be your guide. As long as I'm here, nothing can hurt you, not even the floating skeletons. Or the squelchers. God, I just really hate them floating like that. I know I've said that like 10 times, but I can't emphasize it enough. Don't worry, soon we'll be out of the floodlands, and then surely we'll be in the clear. Oh, we got some squelchers. Oh, who's this? A broken skeleton come to join the fray. And what's that? Teleport victim? What am I looking at? Rotten food, doll, half-eaten ancient science book. An ancient book of science that has been chewed up and half-eaten by some kind of animal. It's pretty useless now. Science is never useless. It was a good chew toy for something. Impressive creature, I know. The creativity on this mod is really cool. Oop, wrong button. See, the more I do this, the more it makes me want to just make a total Kenshi hell world. Like, for Fallout 4 fans, somewhere between Frost and Whispering Hills. Just the Kenshi world, but, you know, like, decayed and dark and overrun by horrible things. But like a total overhaul. I feel like we're sort of piecemealing that experience. Yeah, good riddance, you bastards. Floating over my shoulder. Hey, what's up, Dilly? Good to see you. We're doing pretty good here. Well, either good or terrible. I'm gonna go with good. The terrors are voluntary. My gate that's being attacked? Alright, yeah, these are just the fog. What's going on at base? Oh, beak things. Yeah, that situation will resolve itself eventually. Oh, you don't want to do that. I've never seen them run on that before. Now that you're kind of used to checking for my streams, you've been referring to me as your Kenshi telenovelas. It does start to feel like a show after a while, huh? Yeah, that's just Holy Nation doing Holy Nation things. Boring, mundane horrors. We're after the real esoteric stuff here today. Oh, see, there's a lot of birds over there. I'm gonna go check that out because the mod and the author did directly say something to me about like watching for the birds and finding out that you can like do more things with the birds in the mod. So I just want to see if that's like an indicator of something going on over there. Got paladins and stuff. What are they fighting? Bone dogs. I'm not seeing anything that looks like a crazy new creature that's been added, but... cool when you find a streamer that suits your schedule. Absolutely, and it's also why I'm so big on putting production into the VODs, like making playlists and making them easy to get through and stuff. I have a number of viewers who are not able to match up with my time zone, but watch the VODs pretty regularly, which I, of course, am very grateful for. Okay, so these birds here might have been a little misleading, possibly, but we can cut into the Deadlands from here, and we can check out what's going on in Venge and the Eye and all that stuff. Try to catch the stream and then use the backlogs to sleep too, but I'm doing art right now. Awesome. I mean, thanks for including the stream in so many parts of your life. Love to hear that you're doing some art. Just send them as far as I can. That they can make some progress as night falls here. We'll see how they fare. Okay, oh, we made it to just about Narco's Trap. Some VODs are great to do other stuff. Speaking of that, good night, everyone. Hey, have a good one. Stochastic Turtle, always good to see you. Yeah, see, we supplementing the fish with some dried meat. We should have probably some dust coats. I think we can stop the dust coats now. And let's see, it was pineapple actually needed one. And ash needed one. Alright, whole group should be acid resistant for the rains down in Vane. But go to the swamps, eat one of your cousins to celebrate. Will do. Today I learned that the campfire can be a job. So what we're going to do, just to simplify the whole food thing, it's probably way too late in the game to be doing this. We're going to do storage, meat, and we'll put raw meat storage here. And then somebody who doesn't really have a job elsewhere. Can operate the campfire. And then haul to the food barrel. So now when we get, like, dead beak things at the gate or whatever, we just need Hanged Man to come take the meat. And then we should be supplying ourselves with dried meat a little bit. All right, and just like that, it is morning. Let's get the skeleton crew start crossing the Iron Valleys and see what we can see. Or we could see an ad break. In just a moment, during which time I will run ads on both Twitch and YouTube to keep both platforms up to the same speed. And then, when I return, we shall investigate the Grey Desert, the Deadlands, Venge, the Eye, many such places where supposedly new horrors lurk. All right. I return in just a moment. Look at that form. You have a very inviting lap. I don't know if that's weird. I know we're strangers, and I know I've just seen you under this mysterious blue light, but I don't know. It's what came to mind, and I believe in telling people what I honestly think. Do I have... Ooh, I've got the perfect thing. What a beauty. What a throw. Anybody else a fan of the stoned octopus? Best loot is the hardest to get to. You know, I disagree, because sometimes the best loot is good company, and all you have to do is be a kind person. Somebody clip that, I can use that for my PR. Your mother was from the royal family. She was a beautiful person. Nicest yo mama joke ever. That's what she said. Probably, yeah, that is indeed what some she has said, I bet. And you know who that she was? Kenshi. I think there's a lesson in there for all of us. Let me introduce you to the peeler machine. The peeler machine, well, it peels things. Am I going the right way? I am. It's just a long, treacherous road. Kind of like a metaphor for life.
Best bets to access it from the service level. Gotta weigh in from there.
Judy's hair reminds me of a rooster. Was this game a big advertisement for the military-industrial complex? Maybe. Was this a badass mission the first time you got to use a javelin to destroy a tank? 1000%.
Did my daddy give you a hard time?
That's your father?
No, just her daddy.
I'm sorry, but he's a...
I think in the good ending, I make my parents proud, and I marry Junko, and then I get a nice, stable job. Alright, we're back. Thank y'all for dealing with the ads. Thought I just saw something flying around on my screen, but... I wonder if the Deadlands have those floating skeleton things as well. Will this iron spider see us? More bandit demands, huh? Shame, shame. Brew is on jobs, okay. This one full of spiders? Probably. Many, many spiders. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One-time population, by the way. I do not have my population sliders increased. Somebody ordered a bowl of spiders? Oh, by the way, if you're on the YouTube today, I messed up the vertical canvas, apparently. I set it to auto instead of my custom canvas, so that will be different going forward, but I can't fix it without ending stream. What do we have here? Cloud ninjas. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pretty typical stuff. There you go, Burn. Alright, so I'm a bit shaky navigating this without a map, but I believe the eye is sort of this way. We didn't really cut through the Deadlands proper, but we can always do that too. We're just going on a tour today, basically. We're seeing how the new mod changes up the world even more if you are to add it to the already existing collection. What? Lost Ghost. There are always all these bones here? Oh god, these are herbivores. Okay, hold on. We're on to something out here. Something's going on here. They have attack of 104. Happened at Bing Bong. Oh, you know what? These must be the ones that are incredibly difficult to actually hit in the vitals. I heard about these, or rather the mod author told me specifically about them. There's like a 1% chance to hit them in the vitals. There's just a... Okay, severed human leg. Well, whose leg is that? I'll be honest, I think we gotta run. I don't think we can fight these. Notice they blocked a crazy amount of damage. And you have to hit them in the vital spot to do anything to them. The fact that they are easily beating down robots with sharp weapons is crazy. Yeah, and low quality sharp weapons. I think that's the way station. And man, they're beating down the cloud ninjas. Okay, what do we have for bandit demands? Okay, yeah, I'm not all that worried. In fact, they're just gonna stand out there and burn in the acid rain. Hello, Stoner Fuzz. Good to see you. It's like 5 people out there. Yeah, well, the beak thing certainly didn't help. I gotta say, this is all super cool. And definitely fits my vision of a Kenshi horror game. I can only imagine what's out here in the eye. But I want to stop at this way station and heal up some damage. Oh, we got ghoul hunters out there too. Okay, looks like the attack is happening on the base. Maybe. Yeah, they'll break the gate down eventually, but are they going to do it before they burn to death? Let's find out how that works for them. Oh, does this way station not have mechanical beds? It might not. you all still in a fight after this long? Oh, you're just... you're just cluing in on the fact... Oh, no, you're being shot a little bit. Look at all those green numbers. Ada, welcome in. Good to see you. Yes, bird outside our gates. That one's still alive. Oh, it's the war leader, too. How fitting. You earned this outcome. Alright, well, we'll at least have the skeletons use the regular beds. Jillian is somehow mostly okay. Just make sure there's not a repair bed in here. Yeah. I wonder what else awaits us in the Eye and in Venge. You know, while we're here, maybe we go into the Deadlands first. But I think this is sort of a hotbed spot for activity in the mod. Funnily enough, Vane seems like the least changed aside from the acid, but maybe I just haven't seen what's out here yet. The amount of wildlife does seem a little increased. All right, time to pass the night. Brew has a science of 92. Like a trade caravan moving that way. The festival? The fuck is this? The festival is moving towards Darkhaven. The Forgotten Ones. What's happening here? Who are you? Oh, thralls. Okay. Gotta say, I don't love the sound of the festival. All right, we did say we would go into the Deadlands first, and then we'll poke the surrounding areas. Blood Raiders. I forget they exist as a faction sometimes. Schools must not have too much to eat out here. A lot of shopping going on. Little retail therapy for all the horrible things we've seen. Just regular iron spiders. How are they so tanky? Well, it's because we're not hitting anything critical. See if there's anything in and around Black Desert City. I didn't necessarily see anything in the mod description about the Deadlands. Lots of ruins, but, you know, that's pretty typical for out here. Yeah, and I'm noticing I'm not seeing any of the, like, floating hanged skeletons. That were very apparent in the Floodlands. So we want the eye and we want venge. Got slave traders and ghoul hunters walking around. Teleport victim is a class of wolves. That one is a lot less bloody than the other one we saw. Got a pretty high dexterity. Oh, well, it's getting bloodier as we hit it. Interesting choice to make it part of the Wolves faction. Yeah, pretty similar items. But I like the implications of there being teleport victims out here. I mean, that's a pretty gruesome kind of body horror thought, right? Having a teleportation accident. Right, I wonder what Venge could possibly have waiting for us. Okay, sudden loading. Is this a good sign? Grass pirates. Don't forget, some kind of festival is supposed to be showing up here. How's that supposed to be happening? Just says upcoming. I suppose if I had a map, I could see it on the map. All right, what's the word out here in Venge? Keeping an eye for what looks like, you know, groups or movement. Gorillo got inside the base somehow. Seems to happen a lot. How's our food doing? It's kind of dwindling a little bit. Okay, skeleton crew's being attacked. What do we got? Got a blood spider. Okay, that's just a normal Venge thing sometimes. Maybe we need to poke around the towers. That will have to be in the morning. Whole time I'm wondering, like, when is this festival going to show up? Festival is very H.P. Lovecraft coded, you know? Alright. Get Brew to feed the base. Skeleton crew is under attack by what now? Blood spider. Real horror will be when they run out of fish. And we have to fend for ourselves. Okay, skeleton crew, time for us to go poking around some towers. Why was there a laser all the way out there? I didn't think that was supposed to happen. Here's a tower here, let's go poke it. Balls. You thralls. They look a little different. Hello, kitty. Welcome in. Yeah, they changed up the thralls a little bit. I don't know what this block is that they have on their head. Okay, these are just the normal scavengers. We're gonna run through them real fast. That one's taking a beating. I've never seen this one just like phased out of existence. I can't even click it or search its inventory. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so that was scavengers. The other tower, I think, is this way. I would guess it's still like the Tower of Abuse, but we'll see how it differs. Yeah, the thralls definitely have, they've been changed a little bit. Nope, nothing special in their inventory. Old control tower. I feel like that one is the Tower of Abuse. Make sure these are all what I expect. Yeah, big group of thralls. Some of them carrying some different types of weapons, but they all appear to be weak thralls. Let's see what happens here in the old control tower. What even goes on in this part of the world? Yeah, it seems like maybe the weak thralls in general were just changed. Still got Punk. Still got Screamer the False. Still got Agnew. Got some repair beds here, though. What's all this ruckus, then? Who are you? Nice. Volunteer, how very welcome you are, skeleton. What model is he, Screamer? We could certainly use another heavy. Oh, a conservation scientist is what they call themselves. Interesting. Why is Screamer getting so many blocks off? Okay, now we're kind of bullying him, but... So that should be Flats Lagoon. There's a couple more places I know are potentially of interest that we should go check out. I wonder if we make it to Flats Lagoon by night. One of those is the... Why am I blanking? Like, the Sonorous Dark, but whatever the outpost is. The Skin Bandit HQ, essentially, is what I'm getting at. And apparently there's something in Cheater's Run which was an area of particular interest in my first playthrough. We had quite the encounter in Cheater's Run that I'm not quite sure how we survived, so we'll see how it's been changed this time around. Oh, those thralls will follow you for some way, huh? Discovered strange town. It might be the least strange place of this whole mod. It might be just the normalcy we need. It's booking it. All right, check on the crew at home. It's just wild Garu? They are. Well, I see an opportunity to get lots of meat. What was the point of putting the backpack on if you were just going to do that? Look. we got beak things on both sides of the gate now. They're like our own grotesques. Oh, Ash doesn't have a bow. Who has a bow? Manhattan, I bet. Wheezy. Okay, yeah, Hanged Man cannot search those. But that'll be putting some more meat away, at least. Hey, what's up, Borealis? Good to see you. Yes, we do love a Kenshi night here, and today we're trying out a fan mod that has made our horror challenge even spookier and more challenging. All right. So, I think we want to head about this way. What does it bring to the table? So far, there have been mysterious floating hanged skeletons that are all like gory and bloody. There have been a new group of fishmen called gurglers. There have been a pack of feral teleportation victims who run with wolves. There have been lost ghosts, which are invisible creatures holding swords. I hear talk of a new skin suit, so we're going to the Skin House HQ to check that out. It'll probably be like this way. We get another beak thing in the base. We did. And it is an elder. Man, it is Beak Thing Central over here lately. We're going to be stealing a skin suit, wearing one, or buying one. We may just observe somebody else wearing one. I don't know yet. We all skin suits out here in the club. Bogmen know how to get down. Their parties are not to be missed. That might be a crime equal to anything done in the world of Kenshi. What have you wrought upon this land? Sniper Valley. Who are all you? Oh, just the aggressive scavengers. Who are faster than us. Totenmeister, welcome in. We've been enjoying the mod so far. Totenmeister has made this mod that we are checking out today. I gotta say, the Floodlands, nice touch. I heard talk of a skin suit, so we're going to check out the Skin House HQ and see if we can find it. Yep, creepy outpost. Let's see if we see anything here. Do I want a biome hint for it? Yes. That would be great. What am I seeing? What? Okay, I like the little skeleton hands. They look like little basket hats, but a little possessed. We'll slow down the world while I wait for a hint. We were gonna check out Cheater's Run nearby anyway. Bone fields. Okay. Let's go Cheater's Run to the high bone fields. By the way, I have a very rough idea of where I'm going on account of not having a map. But I know Cheater's Run should be... It should wrap around to about the start of Sonorous Dark. Okay, we have bandit demands moving towards Darkhaven. The festival has been moving towards Darkhaven forever, and still haven't seen them. So we're minus 100 with the Forgotten Ones. Peter's Run will be somewhere around here. We will be stopping for the ad break in just a moment and continuing my exploration when I return. Do like these little floaties. Okay, and that's my cue. The ads are upon us. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. No, you know what? We're gonna run up his heating bills while we're in here. Flush the toilet a bunch, too. Guy will never understand why his utilities are so high after today. I bet you there was something important in this briefcase, and it's moving on its own. There's something important and haunted in this briefcase. The only reward I got from doing this is the boost in self-confidence. And that's probably more dangerous in Kenshi than anything. Sure. What? Okay.
No catch. You let me go, that is all. What do you care about some banner?
Counter argument. Looking for intel. She may be useful, but she was also fun to explode.
Start walking.
Look at this. He's gonna think he's got a chance. Got a new lease on life. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm no longer fast as fuck. I accelerated at a great pace in a negative direction. You have a very inviting lap. I don't know if that's weird. I know we're strangers, and I know I've just seen you under this mysterious blue light, but I don't know. It's what came to mind, and I believe in telling people what I honestly think. You guys seeing this? I don't think that's supposed to be happening. I wonder if I can spot these hogs from afar. Nope, or from a close. Nice disarm, thank you. Disarm or disarm? I understand if you want to leave and not come back after that. See, I'm out of drink. Oh! You can't do that. You can't click. Alright, we're back. There's also an ancient workshop in the southern pits east. Might have your skin suit. Okay. We'll check it out. Thank you for the heads up. Southern pits east. Beep being attacked by. By the way, did you up the beak thing spawn in vain? Or is this just naturally happening? It's just like beak thing bonanza out here. Excuse me. Up to some vanilla war campaign ranges. Does that affect beak things? Shouldn't. I mean, there had been a lot of beak things out here before sometimes, but this is just an incredible amount. It's like I got a beak thing nest spawn interacting with my base. Weird. Alright, we're gonna have to pass the night out here. Had the vanilla skin harvest attack your test base and hang next to gut. I've been waiting for the festival to attack for a long time. Like 4 days, I think, and it still hasn't. It's just been on the way. And I don't have a map, of course, to see where it is. Discovered ruin. Don't you all halt right there until the morning? I scouted the perimeter of my base? No, not really. Hey, Vex, welcome in. Hey, what's up, Frankie? How's it going, Raiders? Frankie, what were you getting up to today? Y'all, Frankie is a good friend of the channel and of the Kenshi community as a whole. Get you a shout out. You were playing the New Game Plus Kenshi mod. I don't know what that is. How does that even work? Y'all, Frankie does basically a different Kenshi playthrough most every day of the week over on his Twitch channel. Also guides and things like that. And has checked out a ton of Kenshi mods. Knows a bunch about the game. Can probably answer any mechanical question you have about it. Good to have everybody here. I'm Ad Noctum. I stream Kenshi on Saturdays and Sundays. I also make my streams into videos, so I have long-form Kenshi videos that cover entire playthroughs over on my YouTube. Today we're playing Kenshi as a horror mod, and not just that, we are using a fan mod that has added extra horrors. So today we are sightseeing and trying to see all of the things that we can that this additional mod has added. If units have 0 stats, they now have 50. If they are 50, normally they have 60-ish. A lot of units now have robotic limbs. Meito weapons are now stronger ones. Starving bandits with 50 stats. Oh, I can see, yeah. So I was thinking, like, normally New Game Plus means that you carry something over. Does that mean that you toggle that on after you already have a character that has been strong enough to, like, solo the game? Anyway, I know, Frankie, a lot of times you gotta head out after your stream. If you gotta take care of yourself or your dog or get some dinner or whatever, absolutely feel free to do that. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the support to my stream and to the Kenshi community. Oh, Clay's outside. Okay, yeah, we oughta open the door. Started at the start for a challenge, but you did an Agnew run, and turns out Agnew is a 60 stat unit in the mod, so got a bit of a head start. Oh, that's cool. That would be a fun playthrough sometime. I played Kenshi, but all of the units were beefed up. Yeah, let's open. I mean, Clay's doing pretty good to basically solo them, but yeah, let's just wipe up these dust bandits. Bandit demands against Darkhaven has been defeated. NPCs also have better quality weapons. Mongrel guards had Skeleton Smith instead of Katoon, was nice. I'm gonna have to check that out sometime. In the morning, we'll have the skeleton crew continue to look for the Pits East workshop. So what I'm doing is dark nights. You can see how dark it is. I have no map, so I have to navigate by sight. And we have added miscellaneous horrors around the world. We are turning Kenshi into a horror game, one modded piece of content at a time. Okay, so Southern Pits East, I think I know the ancient workshop. We are under the ground. It's okay. We will pop up eventually. Yep. See, I told you. So it's the one, the workshop where there's like a square cut in the ground, I think. The mysterious, perfect square cut. That's where we're heading right now. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Nope. Ground didn't quite load in there. That's okay. Should be it. If you want a funny scare, swim out north from the fishing village on the northern coast of World's End. That's quite a distance away, but if I have time tonight, I'll check that out. Do you have to swim, or can I take skeletons out there? We don't need no ground in Kenshi. We do, unfortunately. Discovered an outpost. It's in the water, okay. So see, these are regular gurglers. These are not squelchers. We did run into the squelchers earlier. Give the squelchers real fun claws. It was cool seeing a high-level bulk martial arts enemy. Okay, this is the pits east. Guessing the workshop is... I think it's about here. Did I run into the trumpet plants at all? No. Oh, check this out. Soldier bots. With Shek skin suits. Yeah, it's pretty freaky. Thumbnail material, perhaps. I don't know if we beat these soldier bots or not. I mean, we have more defense. Are they coming to fight us? Yeah, they're coming to fight us. Yeah, cut left, cut left, cut left. That's what it's about. Did I run into the Starving King? No, I haven't seen trumpet plants, and I haven't seen the Starving King. We've seen the Squelchers. We've seen the Lost Ones. I noticed that you did something to the Thralls. What about lurchins or urchins? I don't think so. Some of these sound like kind of stealth creatures, like maybe I ran by them. Oh, I never found any acephaloi either. Shrieking Forest, okay. We got a good bit of travel left to do then. Still worth going to Cheater's Run? Alright, we'll head back in any event. Some Shrieking Bandits have race swap chances with Lemmies or a Kefaloi. Sonorous Dark and Grey Shelf might have Fetid Ghosts and Poltergeists. Okay. Sonorous Dark on my way to Cheater's Run. Heard. Meanwhile, my walls just don't exist. Animals just appear inside. Your base is more lit up. Perhaps the festival is looming the grounds. I don't see anything except non-stop beak things. If it has to do with lighting, we'll take the skeleton crew on a run, and then when the sun goes down, I'll check the base with the lights and such. Fetid ghosts sound very unwelcoming indeed. Maybe I'll have to do a Kenshi Horror 2.0 playthrough with this mod, but honestly, I think I need to do something else first. After over 100 hours on this playthrough, I gotta reset the brain and do some other kind of playthrough. So there's one possibility. There's 2 or 3 general nest spawns. Your base might be messing with one of their spawn near bug outs. You do a Holy Nation run where I just try to obliterate everyone else. I could, it's just that it's been done before and I like to do something unique. Starving King should be in a misty place. Okay, are we talking Foglands? I'm assuming we're talking Foglands. That gives me a few objectives for where I might hit. Okay. Ooh, we get them to the Skin House HQ. It's Beak Thing Day. What is this? All right, who's the skeleton crew fighting? Spiders. I just saw something in that lightning strike. Oh, that's a big group of spiders. The Yama Yama Men, the original inspiration I gave you in the Shrieking Forest. Okay, we'll definitely go see the Shrieking Forest and the Fog. We'll do that. We'll go Sonorous Dark, Cheater's Run, come back up north, and then we'll hit the Shrieking Forest and the Fog. Look, this base is so broken. How many beak things can spawn on my walls? Gotta remember, it's free food. We have so much meat. All right, just about time to head off through Sonorous Dark. The beak things are scared of your festival and keeping me safe. I'm a little scared of the festival. The festival is a very Lovecraft kind of thing to talk about. In fact, I think there's a Lovecraft story about a festival. Just a bunch of humans singing their human song. I think if I go until I hit coast, I should be able to find Cheater's Run fairly easily. Now, the mod image you posted was near the Southern Hive and had to be Gray Shelf. Wasn't in Royal Valley or near the coast. I actually don't know what image you're talking about, but I'll take that intel to see whatever it is that you're talking about. Ah, nice ruin, yep. I know the place. The GeoGuessr moderator, well, Totenmeister made the mod that we're playing right now and is kind of directing me where to see some of the stuff. It's just a little more difficult because I don't have a map, so I'm trying to navigate this entire thing off of memory and sight alone. Have I run into any teleport victims? Yes, I have seen the teleport victims. They are very cool. Imkey is disabled? No, it just shows this. That's why whenever it gets dark, I have to find somewhere and just kind of wait. Because between that and darker nights, I cannot find my way around at night. It's part of what makes it a horror playthrough. I thought one of these, there was a little entrance into Gray Shelf. But it may turn out that I have to run the way around. Give your festival goers some lanterns of despair. Oh, okay, that's a little mountain path I never knew existed. Yep, we got regular old gurglers versus a spider. This might be a way into Gray Shelf. I have to remember. Or just keep guessing. Guess until I get something right. Is that a whole group of spiders? Yep. Never thought about it before, but deep-sea ocean females are often more terrifying, and the fishmen have no fish women. Work on an angle, an angler. Okay, yeah, we just we just ran around the entirety of Cheater's Run. Is that a path? No. Maybe they're like eels? In what way? Did I steal the cool shoes from the peasant guy in the hub? I have not been to the hub in I don't know how long. Oh, mist ghouls. Well, okay, this may be a little roadblock here. Sexual dimorphism only shows up once mating season hits and they go to breed. Interesting. Is this a path? Discovered hive. Clay wants to shoot at something. Oh, of course, it's the beak thing. Bro, now they are in my base and they are just aimless? Committing a crime. Why is the beak thing committing burglary? Stop, you've committed a crime. Never forget that Kenshi is always one breath away from breaking. And sometimes you gotta break it back. Have I seen any dust bandits with no face? I don't think so. I haven't been looking real closely at the dust bandits. I suppose that's my fault. I had some dead ones out here. Bodies might have despawned with everything going on. Speed through the night. Are there any crazy vistas near my base? Not too far from them, I think there are. Does it have to be in vain specifically? Oh yeah, that's too steep. Mist ghouls that flay and eat you. Mist ghouls don't exist. Now, what do you call this? Yeah, alright, mist ghouls don't exist. Okay, I think we can, You said it needs to be Gray Shelf. Not Royal Valley. Where you encountered the poltergeists and fetid ghosts. But damn, if only the festival didn't get lost or distracted. Yeah. Oh, I forgot this is Hive's expanded. Gutter Pike. Armor penetration plus 40%. Okay, well, let's make our way out via Gray Shelf. And I'll see what I can see. More bandit demands. Moving toward Darkhaven. Festival will arrive eventually when it feels like it. That's not much of a festival. Keep an eye out for damage on weird body parts. So I definitely have seen some of that with the lost ones and stuff. Oh, fetid ghosts and poltergeists. Where art thou? I'm realizing if they're poltergeists, they might not be visible. The ghosts in the crater, or did your residents from Ghost Village escape? They were in the gas in the Gray Desert. The fetid ghosts are visible, okay. Yeah, and I had to run from the ghosts because I could not hit their vital organs. Wow, go figure. I need a silver sword. Ask you what you thought of the special hit chances. Yeah, there is basically no taking down one of those. Silver Sword? Are you fighting Kenshi werewolves? No, in at least in Elder Scrolls. I mean, I'm sure it's a thing like in superstition in general. I think it's a thing in The Witcher too, but there's just circumstances often where to hit a ghost, you either need a magic weapon or a silver weapon. Work that into a larger version, like special weapons that are the only ones that can hurt your denizens. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can do, like, race-specific bonuses and such. It's a sad day when no ghosts. See, when you say trumpet plants, I think these look an awful lot like a trumpet plant. Oh, I ran into some weird red herbivore in the desert, too. An uka or something. Farm pest eats crops and runs fast. It's full of teeth. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll run through Gray Shelf until we're out of it. And if we don't see anything, we'll go back to base and we'll scout around the perimeter for the festival. Then we'll do the Shrieking Forest. And then we'll check the fog for the Starving King. Gonna try to fit that all into stream tonight. It's getting a little late for me, but I would like to see all of that. Also added a recruit in the smuggler's bar. His stats are hilarious. It's a pretty full-on mod. I think something like this definitely is kind of asking for a full playthrough. And I just can't do another 100 hours of Kenshi horror right now. I gotta refresh. The festival has arrived at Darkhaven. Wait, let's get the skeleton crew. Get them into Flats Lagoon. Yama Yama Lord. Why does it have 261 dodge? What? 7 legs, as I specified. A little mini falling sun. Oh boy. Come out and celebrate with us. What is that? That's the Starving King. Shove them in oceans, deglove their emotions. What? Poltergeists. What are you? Angry ghosts. Oh man, this is gonna be like a wipe. I saw a fetid ghost in there somewhere. Okay, these are the fetid ghosts. Run inside and fix the doors. I think our time is upon us. Droopy is dead. Wheat Straw is dead. Wheezy is dead. So this is the festival, huh? Hanged Man lost a leg and has -4 blood and is still fighting. Hanged Man is dead. Oh, and the Yama Yama man eats things too. Yama Yama Lord eats things as well. Manhattan is dead. Eating body. Okay, well, we found the festival. In Japan folklore, Night of 100 Demons, you stay inside and draw no attention to yourself or else. Oh, Brew. Stay down, Brew. Brew is dead. They will wander around the town for as long as they feel like it. Saw the stream title and thought to myself, why not both? Ruka's at -123. Did I just say Brew is dead? Yeah, this is the Everybody Must Die edition. Wait, Beep, you stay right there. You stay right there and you sleep, Beep. You stay in stealth. Wait, the door condition... Is Clay repairing it? Clay is repairing the door from upstairs. Clay might save herself and Beep. No way. Well, Brew is being eaten alive. Brew has been eaten alive. Well, I mean, he was already dead, so it's not really eaten alive, but... The festival against Darkhaven has ended. And yet the Starving King is still out here. By the way, an elder with 1,160 attack, 2,300 strength, 600 athletics, 1,300 dexterity, 1,200 toughness. Festival indeed. I gotta get some screenshots. Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. Well, I don't know why Clay isn't doing medic. Something about that door being shut. Play is startled, as one would be. Oh, you know what? Ruka... Wow, Ruka managed to not die to a minus 123. Thinking about that door being shut, perfect reaction to your vision. Oh, the Starved King is still in here. All of you are on hold and passive. Wait, they take your food too? The festival... Wait, no, where did the food go? Did they get in there? I don't know. Yeah, let's close that door again. All right, so by my count, we have one more major place to go. We're going to try to bring the skeleton crew up to the Shrieking Forest. Festivities are hungry work when you're starving. We've got another ad break coming soon. Since this is likely to just be travel, I'm just going to keep moving for now. Now, do you think this mod is beatable? I guess I asked you that. Oh no, we're not in an ad yet. There you go. Smack those beak things. There's a world state tied to the festival. Killing a certain vanilla NPC should stop it. Interesting. Roaming. Cryptic, yeah. I don't know how I would have survived. But I guess that's what's gonna eventually make it horror playthrough 2.0. Okay, Jill, 2 10s out of 7. You're getting there. Beak things, leave me alone. I have more horrible things to tend to. This has truly been a grand vision. I would love to see eventually like a total Kenshi horror overhaul. Which I feel like this is, you know, it's already approaching it. Love the point on Kenshi runs where beak things become more of a nuisance. Yes, Borealis, I know exactly what you mean. What I hear is Sonic. I hear either Sonic CD or Escape the City from Sonic Adventure 2. Sorry, what's that about the festival? World state target can stop it. Yeah, I just didn't get your other one unless it's supposed to be like a cipher or something. Urchin. Wait. Wildlife sleeping on ground. And lurchin. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yep, I did get that time. Oops. It's so cursed. This mod is in my collection, by the way. So anybody wants to see the ultimate cursed horror reflection, you can just activate this mod. It is on the Steam Workshop. Oh wait, you said there was a guy with cool shoes at the hub. Guy with cool shoes at the hub. The hub shack. This one? Hub shack. Save import time. Put him in that vanilla shack with the 2 beds. Yeah, so probably Bandit Demands to Darkhaven has failed. How much do you want to bet they ran into the festival? So this chest reset itself, which is interesting. But yeah, I think because I've already been in here, I don't know. All right, if we were going to head out for the Shrieking Forest, let's see if they can make it this far. Jillian doesn't know how to run there. Is Jillian stuck? There's always one of them that can't quite path there. Okay, there they go. I'm just trying to send them out across a long distance. Oh, look. These little spirit things are out here. They're kind of cool. I like them. Don Boyd's B-42 is coming to stable. Really? I know B-42 made a lot of changes that people were... They were controversial, so it'll be interesting to see, like, even in B-42 Experimental, they were changing stuff around, so it'll be really interesting to see what they ended up committing to. The festival moving toward Darkhaven again? What did we do? The festival has arrived at Darkhaven? What's this grinding out here? Squelcher. Alright, skeleton crew, y'all just gotta keep moving like that direction. Every night, all night, the ride never ends. You're right, Mr. Bones Wild ride does not end. Been playing modded Star Sector as of late. I haven't played Star Sector. Quick, block the door with furniture. I will put somebody on repairing the door, but blocking the door with furniture is not really my style. Want to try it for free? Can give you my activation code for it. I wouldn't want to take it from you if it's something you would use. Did make a cursed sword start. Yeah, I saw that. I thought it might be kind of fun to try starting that way. Who's fighting what out here? It's an unlimited use code. Okay, well, I appreciate the offer. I tell you what, I will reach out to you if I think I'm in a place to start doing Star Sector on stream. Oh, the festival has ended. Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, I guess they walked in here. They didn't see anything. Like you said, hide indoors. Working as intended. You love to see it. All right, as for us... That's mongrel, so we want to go this way. The mod is not as jank as possible. You don't want it. It really feels like it ties together what I was going for with the horror experience. To pretend like nobody's home strat actually worked, yeah, apparently it's the intended way to do that. Be careful, there are also Yama Yama men in those shrieking forests. Farm trader on the way to Darkhaven. Oh, they're going to meet the festival. And the festival is going to meet them, if you catch my drift. Farm trader has arrived. I have to see this. Oh, the festival might have walked on already. I have never had so much fun wiping a beloved group of characters. This is not canon, so it's fine, right? It'll probably be a separate video after the main one, so... All right, Shrieking Forest time. Deglove their emotions. Did you come up with that line or did you borrow it from somewhere? Love and devotion. Deglove their emotions. I love that. Yeah, I hear it now. Love and devotion. Shove them in oceans. Deglove their emotions. Alright, Shrieking Forest is up this way. Let's see if we can find us an Acephalos. We got a mysterious ghoul out there. Yeah, I'm good at spotting him now. Remember when that was the scariest thing in our game? Over 100 hours ago, the mysterious ghoul was the scariest thing we could see walking around. Well, or the Grieve Wraith. It might have been the Grieve Wraith. Jill, explain yourself. What role is being taken? Okay, Acephalos. I called to thee, Acephalos. Remember the mysterious ghoul, sort of like the mysterious stranger in Fallout? Included them mixed with Shrieking Bandit spawns as a race chance. So, wherever you'd find Shrieking Bandits, the Blemmies and Acephaloi you've encountered. Okay. I don't know what a blemye is, but get the feeling we're gonna find out. Just one of you, huh? Oh, same thing? Okay. Well, somebody's taking 1,052 damage over here, so that's the Yama Yama man. Another Yama Yama man. Part of the PC does Kenshi loading use? It's probably a multifaceted question. It's my understanding that Kenshi tends to become CPU locked the most. But also, even with like a mega PC, there tends to be loading issues without mods and plugins like Kenshi. Okay, Kephalos, show me your face, torso. Or maybe wait until morning. I think Vanilla holds a single core hostage and forces the other ones to watch. So like the Stalker engine, then. Can't see anything, so we'll wait for the sun. Scared of the dark now? Oh, yeah. Whoa, listen to that wind. Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm going through a tunnel. That's a Yama Yama man. So they're of the cannibals. That's interesting. What is this? Sound effects? Hold on, I need to get a picture of these are some of my favorites. Auto-saving in most games, that's how you know something is up. And the Yama Yama men just have, like, run of the place. Wind so bad it made your audio cut out, and that's after I lowered the sound. Invasive species, yeah. We can't stop here. This is Berserker country. I think the Shrieking Bandits can spawn in the Purple Sands, too. If nothing else, maybe that'll force like a spawn refresh. They spawn on Leviathan Coast and Cannibal Plains where you did not put Yama Yama Men. Okay, so my Leviathan Coast has been overwritten by Dead Mist Plains. Oh, we have some fetid ghosts. And a poltergeist. Cannibal Plains it is, hopefully. Yeah, so this is Iron Trail. I think Cannibal Plains is kind of that way. Who are you? Squelchers. And it's getting dark. We're gonna have some people starve to death, I think. Okay, so those are regular Shrieking Bandits. Those are Mist Ghouls. Wonder if the Maiden's Robe spawns in the farm ruins still. So which farm ruins? And is that a creature or an item? Close, okay. Sun goes up. And once we can see, we begin the search again. Either Burning Forest or that Holy Farm ruin near the northern coast. Actually don't know which specific one that is. Probably got this a lot already, but what is the name of the mod? Totenmeister literally made it Ad Noctem Gaming, but if you go to my collection, I've already added it to my collection. a journey to find ourselves. Yeah, literally. Finding nothing but the chaos of a battleground. Keep them peeps peeled for headless naked men. What else should I know about them? Do they spawn in groups? Do they have weird body part names that I can see on the damage counters? Do they do a lot of damage? Do they do a little damage? Hey, Maikoshi, what's up? Good to see you. How are the wastelands? Scarier than they've ever been. We're playing a fan mod that adds even more horror creatures to my mod list. And I may have a cameo in it if I can just find one of the creatures. Should be fairly normal, but one version of them is slightly paler than the other. Okay. That's not my cameo. Don't get any ideas. Oh boy, more. Oh, this is the great thing about the Mist Ghouls mod. Couple spiders up there attacking something. What could they be attacking? Oh, never seen birds this low. I'm wondering if this will be a faster way to find them. I don't know if the free cam causes enemy spawns, though. Like, if I go out here, am I going to see any enemies? Oh boy, there's that wind again. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking your units have to be in the area. We're still fighting, huh? Oh yeah, it's it's not ending anytime soon. At least until we're all playing dead. Nice pose. Photoshop a guitar in his hand. Obviously, there's lots of spawns out here. Haven't seen the ones we're looking for yet. Pick Berserker country for best spawn chance, okay? Wow, we're pretty beat up. And they saw us. Well, they saw Bird. Jillian and Bing Bong are just gonna keep on going down the road. Good for y'all. That ought to be Berserker country over there. Man, Byrne decided to handle business all of a sudden. Bruce absolutely switched on. It's like the others are taking up his attack slots or something. What was that 87 plus 154 just now? Ah, Squelcher versus Garu. Just an aquatic abomination devouring the flesh of wild cattle. Recently had a beak thing parked on a camp bed while you were building your base. The local wildlife gave their effort, and eventually there were Garu sitting idle, almost in awe of the beak. Okay, well, we found wall, so we're just gonna 20 times it here. I want to see one Acephalos, and then I think I'm happy. Instead, we got attacked by a Garu for some reason. Doesn't make much sense, but, you know, whatever. All right, now it's hard to see with the dust, but... we're looking for a dude with no head and a face on his torso. Berserker. Berserkers. I noticed the festival hasn't come the next couple of nights. Like the horizontal and vertical format for the mobile, just realized that you can kind of zoom into face cam with vertical, then pop back into the action with horizontal. It's pretty optimal. Hey, thanks. I do it on Twitch and YouTube, except YouTube today I messed up and I put the wrong encoder in for vertical. But yeah, usually on both platforms you can choose either. We're being attacked by berserkers. Like a bunch of mist ghouls over here. I wonder if the mist ghouls are like overriding their spawn. Got more mist creatures over here. Hey, have a good one, Borealis. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hope you get some good rest. Oh, wait. So these are shrieking bandits with... oh, there we go. There we go. I present to you the Acephalos. Look at it in its glory. Got a little something on your lip there, buddy. All right, I am happy. This mod that Totenmeister made really took my concept of the horror game, Kenshi as a horror game, and really elevated it to the next level. I think to actually play with this mod installed would be even longer and more intensive than the playthrough that I already did. So I'm going to have to think carefully about actually dedicating a playthrough to it, especially given the way that I play with Permadeath and everything. Oh, wait, you can see this one real good. But man, this is awesome. This is in my collection on the Steam Workshop. If you would like to play with it as well, of course, you can toggle any of the components that you don't like, and you can kind of build your own experience from the collection. But this has been a fun little experiment of turning Kenshi into a horror game. I hope this inspires other people to work on this more, and over time, we get more and more mods and options to create a spooky, horror, challenging experience for Kenshi. Thank you, everybody who was a part of it, and thank you, Totenmeister, for making this mod that we checked out today. Really appreciate you. Great job on the vision and the execution and everything. Really took the concept and brought it up a level. All right. A horrific end. I might take tomorrow off stream. We do Kenshi on Saturdays and Sundays. I might take tomorrow off, and then we prepare for the new season of Kenshi to launch next Saturday. The concept for the next Kenshi season, the title for the eventual video, I changed the world of Kenshi with guns. The playthrough, we add the Tanegashima, the traditional Japanese musket, to the game, and I build a mod list of living world and reactive world, and we take 3 adventurers, and you'll see their backstory, but these 3 adventurers are gunmen in the sands of Kenshi, and using the reactive world mod, we try to influence the outcome of the world and change the face of it. So that is the concept for the next season of Kenshi, starting next Saturday. Like I said, I most likely will not be here streaming tomorrow. If anything, I'm going to try to focus getting the video out. But yeah, this has been a great stream. This has been a great series. This is like 25 streams, this series, which is one of the longest that I have done since my first blind playthrough. So thanks everybody for being here and being a part of it. Really appreciate you, and hope that we catch you again for the next playthrough. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to close YouTube first, say goodbye to YouTube. So YouTube, thank you for being here. Whether you were here live or you caught the VOD, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope to catch you for another one, whether it's another Kenshi series or another game that we play down the line, a stream, a video, whatever suits your fancy. But until that happens, YouTube, please do take care of yourselves.